I did a slope example in 8th grade. So if you need to see more than this, you can go back and look for the 8th grade slope problem. You see a couple of more different problems. Slope is the rise over the run, the rise divided by the run. There's a formula, y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 that you can use if you don't have a graph. But if I ever have a picture, I'm going to use the picture. And all you have to do is see where it crosses in corners. Now, they don't always put a point where they cross in corners, but since we're just looking at this for the first time, there's 2 points. I'm going to do the counting method first because that is the way I'm always going to start off. Go to your bottom point and count up until you get even with the top point and then count over. That'll give you your rise and your run, and that's just a really quick way to do it. Now, when you start counting, don't count the one you're on, but go above it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm even with it, so my rise is 4, and my run is, don't count the one you're on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 4 over 6, I can divide those by 2, and I would get 2/3. All right? Let's look at that with the slope formula. It's so quick this way. This is a little slower, but sometimes you have to use it. Go ahead and label one set x1, y1, and the other set x2, y2. It could help you make sure you put everything in the right place. And then use a template. The template's going to ensure that you don't forget that there are minuses in the formula itself. Now, y2 and y1 is -2 and 2. And x2 and x1 is -3 and 3. Okay, we're going to add the opposite. It's always a subtraction problem, so you're adding the opposite on that second number. I've got the same sign, so I'm going to add and get -4. And I'm going to add the opposite there, add and get -6. Now, a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so it's 2/3. The answer is the same no matter how you do it. It's just a lot quicker to count it. Positive slopes go up from left to right. Negative slopes go down from left to right. Now let's try that counting method again. Starting here, the bottom one, I'm going to rise 1, 2, 3. My rise is 3. And my run is 2, but it's to the left. So I know it's going to be a negative slope. All right. Now let's try the slope formula. x1, y1, and x2, y2. All right. The top are the y's. Make sure your top are the y's or you'll miss it. I've got a -1 and a 2. And your x's are 2 and 0. Add the opposite. I have a -3. I add them and keep the sign, and 2. So I got the same answer. It doesn't matter if the negative's in front of the 3 or the 2 or in the middle. All of them means the fraction is negative.